Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. So last week, our attempted hunt on Nublar didn't quite go as planned. It always seems whenever I have the raptors selected, they are the hardest animals to just find in general. But what I'm going to do is switch things up a little bit. Maybe I won't take the rifle, because maybe what we'll do is we'll make a quick return back to Sorna for this kind of request hunt, because it didn't feel right with how weird the Nublar hunt was to really say we fulfilled that request or we met what they were asking for. So I'm going to change things up. I was thinking either the Bend facility, but we do have the points if we don't take the rifle to go to Sorna. And because we haven't done much hunting on Sorna, it kind of makes like a perfect fit, doesn't it? Well, I was doing like this. I gotta remember there's only so much you guys are seeing from the camera. But yeah, we're going to head back to Sorna, try taking these down. And actually, before I do... Okay, density is all the way up. That was one thing I wanted to check, because again, it can kind of be weird on Nublar. I guess this depends on where the animals spawn on the map. It can sometimes seem very empty or really sparse, like last episode was, but hopefully Sorna will be a little bit different. Take those. I'm keeping the tranks because we still are farming up those points. We're getting closer to the 1400 minimum just for those two. But if you guys have more requests or specific hunts you want to see, be sure to leave comments right down below, and I'll try to see what I can do in future episodes. For now, though, we've got some hunting to do. Okay, so we're all loaded up, and I have the sensitivity already set down on the mouse, so we are in prime territory for... Well, actually, we're literally in prime territory to get ambushed by a raptor or a Dilophosaur. We are on Isla Sorna, and it's actually put us way off to an area we haven't really explored. I don't know if we'd actually find anything around the coast where we are here or not, but this is definitely the other half of the island we haven't really spent that much time on. Well, I mean, the entire map is something we haven't spent too much time on, but you guys kind of know what I mean. This is very uncharted territory for us. Do got some familiar sights like the Cretosaur. Thankfully not hunting Ceratosaurus, so I don't think we have to be too paranoid about their footsteps, but still doesn't hurt just to be a bit wary. And unfortunately, it does look like the wind is going to blow... Well, it's kind of into the... It's not actually into the island, it's along the coastline here, so... Okay, that's just you walking about. So we'll see about getting more inland and keeping our eyes open. I have a feeling this is where the shotgun is going to be a lot more handy than the sniper rifle, just because, again, it's so dense and foliage is so thick, you're not going to be able to see too far through it. And you might not even get good... Like, even if you do see something through it, it's hard to say how well you'll be able to line a shot up. Man, there was some... Oh, okay, come on. There was something right there. I can't tell what it was. The name just, like... There it is. It flashes for, like, a moment, but I don't know what that is. Oh, Pteranodon. Okay. So it's nothing I have to be too nervous about. I say as there's some ambient sounds of just, like, movement. That might get us a bit more, is hearing little stuff like that going on. I think the series has been going pretty well. The channel's doing fairly well. We finally got over that 350 little hurdle, and we've been cruising up at a rather nice pace. Surprisingly enough, it seems to be that it was ecosystem that really gave us that push over the sort of wall I was hoping for. And I do have plans to keep that going, and thanks to some of your well, I'm not sure if they do watch this series as well, but one comment in particular made me think of a little pet project to try out as a series for Ecosystem, so we'll probably actually have that one going on a bit longer than expected, but it seems to be one that people enjoy, so I have no problem showing off more of it. But we'll handle that more when we actually are, like, focusing on that series. Right now, we've got something else we're trying to do right here and now. There's a lot of ambient calls that we're going to have to get used to or adjust to with this map. Because one of the things about The Lost World, the movie really captured how it just felt like almost like an island through time, where everything was overtaken and it was truly the dinosaurs' world, or the island was entirely theirs. Humans did not have a great footing on there. And it seems like they kind of managed to capture that in Jurassic Park Hunter Legend here, with all the ambient sounds and just like how primordial it feels. I don't want to do too much calling quite yet because I prefer to have a nice higher vantage spot. That way we can actually see what makes those replies, if anything. I do want to check something too with the shot. Now that's interesting. If you look at the shotgun here and then... Okay, well, it's probably easier to do like this. So you see where the red dot is. It almost looks like the shotgun's iron sight. Maybe it's a little high. Like, if I were to use, like, that binoculars... I feel like the center binoculars is meant to be the center of the screen. It just feels like the two are a little mismatched from each other. I may be mistaken. But we'll see with some testing, hopefully this episode. And this might actually be a good spot to do some calls. No reply from that. What about a raptor? Okay, well that was a different call from something we don't have yet, but very nice to have that snuck in onto the island too. Okay, so we do got something out there. There are a few spinal calls you can just hear off in the distance. And there was a raptor call from out this direction. Yeah, spinal call from over there, but that's, again, just the ambience right now. Compy, no, we're looking for something a bit bigger than the compy. It's not quite close enough yet. Oh, there it is. Oh god, it looks so tiny out there, doesn't it? Oh, there's actually two. Okay, we got one. But there should be another one that we'll just give it a little bit of time, and maybe it'll calm down. And we try calling it back in. I'm surprised at how, like, small the Velociraptors seem in the mod. I know, granted, we're 250 meters away, but I think when we get up close, we're going to find, again, they might actually be smaller than Dilophosaurs. And that's actually something weird about the movie, too, is... It's never stated in the movie, but the Dilophosaurus that we see, like, attack Stennis and Nedry is actually juvenile, and the adult ones are massive, and would actually be, I think, larger than the Velociraptors in the franchise and movies. Yep, there we go. Got the call back, so we just gotta wait and see. You're not what I was expecting to come forward, if I'm honest. But we'll head out in that direction if we can hopefully get the second one. And yeah, the screen is just fine if you guys are seeing like this weird little flashing effect. It's actually meant to be rain coming down. It's just how, again, the engine's kind of dated, so there's only so much you can do with it. But again, still amazing what... Okay, that's weird. As out of everything that's coming out of there, I was expecting the raptor more than those. Uh-oh. That came from over that direction. Oh, this is getting interesting. Oh, shoot. So I don't know if that means that we've got 3 raptors or well... Oh, okay, so there's that raptor back. Okay, just kind of stop for... Oh, actually, never mind. Thought I was going to let him stop for a moment, but no, if he presented, we'll take... I gotta have more faith that I can actually shoot straight. Okay, that came from that direction, but there are the 2 raptors over there, so I think this is a case of one of them, like the tranquilized ones are calling back. I'm going to try again just to see. Yeah, I think that's just the tranquilized ones are calling back. But I'm going to take the shotgun with us just in case. And, okay, Crethosaurus. Just making sure, because you always feel a lot more nervous the more game you actually get down on a hunt. Because it's basically gambling more and more of whether you'll get the points or not. So let's head out and take a look at these two. It actually has like thunder ambience for being in this area. I gotta hand it to him. The map is very well designed. All the V2 maps have been very well designed going forward. Okay, so... Oh, for a second I thought that was like a dinosaur roar or something, more than just like thunder rumbling. Well, that's definitely the Spino roar. But it kind of mixes in with the sounds of, like, the storm really well. So I thought we'd be able to find them somewhere out here. But with the grass, it is making it a bit harder to see exactly where they are. Oh, we actually got the... Yeah, the Mamentosaurs are over there. Oh, this is... I don't think I have this much trouble trying to find these two. Oh, okay, we got one here. And then I think the other one should be somewhere nearby it, but... you know what, actually, if we kind of give our size, I think that is about the size you see the raptors in for the movies. I think the Lost World ones actually might be a little smaller, but I'm not certain. Oh, and here's the other one over here. Yeah, they blend right into the grass with how tall it is. Yeah, a couple of little tinier ones. But we'll try to get out of this range so that way this ambience doesn't drive all of us insane. And see about trying for the more dangerous of the two, in my opinion. I have had so many issues just trying to get down Dilophosaurus that I think they are the major killers in this mod. More so than the Rex. Okay, just a Packy. More so than the Raptors, and I think more so than Ceratosauruses. I think the Ceratosaurs actually kind of give themselves away too easily because of how loud their footsteps are. The Rex has that, I think it's a little bit more generous of a mortal zone in this mod. But they still do have that one mortal zone that you really want to try getting to take them down. I think the Spino is truly going to be a challenge just because of how narrow that mortal zone is on it. I'd probably say it has the same mortal zone as like the Rex of Carnivores Plus. It feels much more limited and much more precise that you need to be to get it. Yeah, do I want to try around? Nope, can't be. Galmime. Oh, we got another raptor out this way. But, yeah, this is... Oh, okay, so I do see it. Surprisingly enough, this hunt has been very generous with the raptors. It makes me nervous about the Dilophosaurs because, again, this is a nice bounty we're kind of picking up. And so far we have been actually meeting the request of one shot, one kill. I'm really tempted just to try for a single Dilophosaurus. Hopefully we're successful on it, and then taking everything back just so we don't lose out on all the points that we may get. I did hear footsteps, and it is a small possibility, but it's still possible that Ceratosauruses have spawned in. So I still gotta be wary of that. Yeah, another raptor taken down. The sniper rifle really makes a lot of stuff so much easier. Okay, it is just a Crethosaurus. Thank goodness. Okay, so... I haven't actually traveled all that far, all things considered. But it's still been a very productive hunt. We're just going to... You know, I'm going to try getting up onto the top here. feel like this might be a safe spot to try for the more dangerous of the animals we're trying to get. Come on, come on. Okay, we can hop up most of it. Just need to Skyrim our... There we go. Okay, so now we're up. No reply from that. Don't tell me they spawned all on the other half of the map. We got the raptor side, and then the other is the Dilo side. Watch, that'll be this hunt. Okay, I feel like that's just the one that we tranquilized again. Because, I mean, it seems like it was right back from... Maybe not. Okay, no, that definitely was from the one we tranked. So maybe we'll just ignore that for now. Focus just on the Dilo. And I'm going to keep up again just to be a bit more calm and careful. You call it cowardly, but we use hunting towers and stands in the real world, so it's a viable strategy. I'd probably say even more viable when you think about how dangerous these things we're hunting are. Well, there's the broken down little building. Yeah, really surprised that we haven't heard a dialogue reply from everything we've been doing. I guess we are shifting over the other side of the map, so we'll see, hopefully in a few minutes. Again, the time limit I still have in place, but I have been getting a little bit more generous with it. Just because I really do enjoy what I do. God, that's going to be so unnerving when we actually have the Spinosaurus as a animal we can go after in the map. Oh, okay, so we did get a reply. Seems like it's going to be straight ahead. And we'll try just getting him with the... Oh. God, what is with all the raptors? We got another one up ahead there. Unfortunately, I think that's in the same direction the Dilo call was from. Okay, says it... Oh, right there. It's in a hard to get to spot, or like hard to get a nice line of sight to it. I don't see where the raptor is now. I don't want to go calling for it. Just because then who knows what might be on the other side as well. But it does also... It might be possible that the raptor ran off. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, never mind. There... Well, there kind of was. So it looks like the view distance is about 300 meters for this mod. Or this map. Okay, there was the call. So good news is we've got the high ground, which is very, very good to have, especially while hunting. Oh, okay, so somewhere... Gosh, somewhere in there... Oh, I think over there. I just saw, like, a little bit of green move for a moment. Really hard seeing through just how, like, dense this area is. I'll just try crouching going along the edge here. Oh, oh wow, okay. He looks like he's a larger one than anything we've really seen of the Dilos so far. And he's gone. Man, I'm surprised he picked us up. I guess maybe it was the scent? Well, maybe we'll try for this raptor, and then we'll see about maybe getting the Dilo in again. It's just hard to... Oh, there you are. There we go, another one to the list. And already reply back from the raptor. Or, no, the Dilo, sorry. We just nailed the raptor. I'm going to try... I'm going to head a bit south, and hopefully the wind is going... Or, I guess in this case, actually a bit north. And hopefully the wind won't be as much of an issue as we try to get that line of sight on it. Oh, okay, says we're picking one up somewhere out that way. Oh, there you are. Oh man, he is still picking us up pretty easily. I'm surprised at that, because we don't move, and we aren't really in range for the wind to be something that he's picking up, so it's all sight. But this also is going to give us a better perch to look out from. Because he's moving into... Yeah, look at the area that he's kind of getting into. It's a lot more open. Not as much tree canopy to worry about for us. Yeah, still on his... Okay, now the wind's changed to be a pain in the rear. Actually, seems like maybe we're dealing with multiple, because that was a reply from up there. And we had the one run off that way. So again, this is a bit of a dangerous situation. We've got potentially 2 Dilos in range of our calls. One, I think, is just on the outskirts over that way. Thankfully, though, it seems like they are keeping at a distance where they just run off. They don't run at us. So we might be able to tackle them one at a time. It's just that I can't tunnel vision on only one of them without the other one posing the danger. I do still hear it, but it's not really coming closer for us to get a visual on. Oh, okay, so it's... I would say in visual range, but we can't see crap through all that. Yeah, somewhere in that, which is not exactly easy to see. Oh. There we go. Now I'm going to try for the other Dilo, just because we could have the opportunity here. I don't believe those were... Like, I think there is still one that could be somewhere in that direction. I saw there's the compy that came up on binoculars, but again, that's much smaller and much less dangerous than what we're after. Oh, it's just you calling. Okay, you know what? Maybe we won't get too greedy, because again, after all, that was... What, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, that's just Crethosaurus. And I'm just going to do another quick glance. Oh, Gallimimus. I think that was it. Yeah, that looks like that was the only thing. Okay, so we should be safe to head over and take a look at this Dilo, and then we'll head back. because this was actually a very productive hunt. After Nublar, I wasn't sure what we kind of see of here, but it turned out pretty good, I think. Might just be a little hard finding where... Oh, no, here you are. I thought it might be a little bit difficult finding him through, like, how we had the raptors in the grass, but no. Not too large of one either. Okay, so let's head on back and see how we did. I think we got up over 1,300. I hope. Okay, we're back in the menu, and oh boy, did we ever get over the 1,300 mark. I think that was almost like an extra 100 points from that. Because the Dilos are 12 each, and the Raptors are 18. So with the Tranks, that's probably more like 20, so... Yeah, about 4 Raptors, so around 80 points. I think we did pretty good this week. And hopefully that lived up a little bit better to the request that got submitted to us for one shot, one kill on Dilos and Raptors. Again, we only did get the one Dilo, but I think the 4 or so Raptors made up for that. If you guys have any other suggestions or requested hunts, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below, because we are into, I guess, request season for Jurassic Park Hunter Legends. Just trying to get up the points and unlock our kind of finale pair, because it's felt so fitting to do the Rex on Nublar and now the Spino on Sorna. It's just the points really do take some time to get. But if you did like the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any other comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them all right down below. I try to respond to anything that comes up as soon as I can on the channel. Until I see you all in the next video, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.